So Christian McCaffrey has just signed a 2-year contract extension, the best running back in the NFL currently by a large margin, in my opinion. Just got paid a good sum of money for a running back, considering the market and how RBs are valued and how they really don't get a thing compared to other positions. So good win by McCaffrey, his team, everyone involved, his family. So it is a 2-year contract extension with the annual value of 19 mil per year. That's really, really good for a running back. McCaffrey will also receive an extra $8 million on top of what he was scheduled to make in the first 2 years of the extension. And it has a $24 million guaranteed clause in it. So very, very, very good. He's also only 27. I feel like that's kind of surprising to me, at least. I feel like he's been in the league for a lot longer than that. I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say prior to seeing that, I would say he's like 29, 30, 31, but he's still only 27. But at the same time, for running backs, that's kind of the age where they usually start to fall off. And I think that 2-year number is key because I really think the 49ers have 2 more years of competing at a top 5 level, and then they kind of got to trade some dudes and not necessarily rebuild, but retool, because whether you love him or hate him, Brock Purdy is going to get a pretty hefty deal in the next few years, and that's going to definitely add some complications to the 49ers roster, salary cap, and what have you. So they're definitely going to have to move off of guys. I don't know what's going on with Ayuk, Debo, etc., Kittle, the whole core, the whole team of the 49ers. I really feel like you got 2 more years left to really win a bowl, and that'll be it. They have to trade some guys. Like, they just have to. McCaffrey's been a beast since entering the NFL, obviously. Put up some crazy numbers with the Panthers, but he really, really took off with the Niners, in my opinion. I mean, he was a beast right from the jump. That first game against KC, I don't know if anyone remembers that, but just been a beast with Kyle Shanahan, man. Just a match made in heaven, literally. His first full season in San Francisco, he had a league-high 1,400 yards and led the NFL in scrimmage yards with 2,023. 21 touchdowns, 14 rushing, 7 receiving, also a league high. Numerous offensive players of the year awards, Pro Bowls, just no ring. No ring and no MVP. Now my question to you guys, obviously this is a good contract. He's the best running back in the NFL. He should be paid as the best, but my question to you guys is, do you see the San Francisco 49ers winning a bowl in the next 2 years? Does anybody see that? Niners fans? Anyone? I really think they really blew it last year. They had their shot, man. They had their shot. I mean, say what you want about that game, but like, Mahomes was really vulnerable in that last Super Bowl game. They had their opportunity to win it, man. They just didn't execute. You know, you could say what you want about Kyle Shanahan's play calling, his lack of aggressiveness, you know, settling for a field goal in that game, but I don't know, man. I really don't think that they're going to win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years. They could. I mean, if the Chiefs somehow don't make it to the Super Bowl within the next 2 years and the Niners are there, then I'll have faith in them, but I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I don't think the Chiefs are going anywhere anytime soon unless a major injury happens to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, if you really think about it, the only reason why the Bengals beat the Chiefs that one year, they needed double overtime to get it done. I just play that game 100 times. I don't know how many the Bengals win, honestly. If any team plays the Chiefs 100 times, if any team goes up against maybe, when it's all said and done, the greatest quarterback ever of all time, I don't know how many times you win, bro. Like, I really don't. So Until further notice, I really don't think the Niners are going to get a ring or bowl anytime soon. Even that first Super Bowl with Jimmy G and Mahomes, they were up by 14 in the fourth quarter and they blew it. They blew it with the play calling. They blew it with Jimmy G overthrowing Emmanuel Sanders. Like, both times they've reached the Super Bowl in the past 4 years, they had very good chances to get it done. So, my answer to that question would probably be no until further notice. But like I said, if the Chiefs don't make it to the Super Bowl, then anything's on the table. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that. And some other running back news, Bijan Robinson supposedly is ready to take on a Christian McCaffrey type workload heading into this NFL year. And that to me is very intriguing and exciting because I really feel like he has potential to be the number 2 to McCaffrey, at least for the next couple of years. We'll see how McCaffrey is 3-4 years down the line, but Bijan has a lot of potential, man. He has a lot of potential to be the best running back in the league one day. A lot of people kind of view Nick Chubb as a top 5 back, maybe the best back in the league. He's had consistent years, but he just had a major injury the past year, and he's still working with the rehab folks. So we're still not sure if he's going to play this year. I'm sure he will at some point, but I don't know if he's going to be ready week 1. And he's not old or anything, but he's kind of in that same age range as McCaffrey, late 20s. So 20s, coming off a serious injury. I still think Chubb's going to be productive, but I don't think he's going to be that elite running back anymore. Who knows? I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. Nick Chubb is a baller. He's a beast. Always has been. But, I'm just stating facts here. But Bijan Robinson, really excited to see that dude play. And I'm really just excited for just a brand new coaching scheme. No more of that nonsense with Arthur Smith and all those bizarre offensive personnel decisions with Kyle Pitts, Tyler Algier, and, not playing Bijan. Remember, he was sick for a game last year. It was reported and then it wasn't reported. I'm just excited to see him full go, sophomore year. He has 1 year under his belt. I'm really excited to see what he's got in store for us because I think it's going to be something special, legendary. Not saying a 2,000-yard year, but never rule that out. Let me know what y'all think about Bijan. Do you think he has potential to be the best back in the league? Let me know. Am I crazy? But I really think he's got something special in store for us this upcoming year. So let me know what you guys think about the contract as well, the 49ers window. And yeah, man, that's all I got for right now. Peace.
Good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The final quarter begins with this snap. The catch is made by Mccaffrey. Touchdown, and they get one back. That's an important touchdown for this resilient bunch that just never quits, never believes it's out of a game, Phil.
That's what it takes, Jim. In situations like this, you just have to be tough